In the third act, Robbie's friend Mike tells Robbie about his interview.
I had a great interview with admissions at Columbia University.
And Robbie tells Mike that he'd like to study journalism.
I think I want to study journalism, to be a reporter.
Later, Robbie talks to his father about his decision.
Hi, Dad. Everything's fine. I was just waiting for you to get home so we could talk.
How will Philip feel about Robbie's decision?
I had an interview today, too. I had a great interview with admissions at Columbia University.
Really? What did they say? Will you get into the school?
Well, they didn't say anything for sure, but I figure that with my grades and with my personality, I'll have no problem.
Columbia's a terrific school. What are you going to do?
Do? I don't know. I also applied to NYU.
You sound excited about Columbia. What's your problem, Mike?
Indecision. Indecision. It's not easy, and this is an important decision we have to make. And what about you? How was your interview with Michigan?
The interview was fine.
It's a great college.
It is. My father would like me to go there. He and my grandpa both went there.
Great medical school, too.
I know.
You can follow in your father's footsteps.
I'd like to follow in my own footsteps, Mike.
Yeah, what do you want to study?
I've been thinking. I think I want to study journalism, to be a reporter, a newspaper man.
You do a pretty good job on the Riverdale High School paper.
And I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Have you discussed it with your parents?
No, but I have to.
Okay, let's talk.
Hi, son. Is everything all right?
Hi, Dad. Everything's fine. I was just waiting for you to get home so we could talk.
Anything special you want to talk about?
There is, Dad.
I'm listening.
Well, I know you and Mom have given up a lot to save money for my college tuition.
We want you to go to college, Robbie.
I know, I do.
But?
Well, I've thought a lot about which college, and one of them is Columbia.
Columbia? Why Columbia?
First, they have an excellent school of journalism.
Mm-hmm. They do. And your friends are planning to go to Columbia?
That's only part of it. It's complicated. I'll try to explain. Mike and I had a hamburger this afternoon and we talked.
Yes.
Well, we talked about a lot of things. He applied to Columbia and his interview was very successful. He thinks he'll be accepted and he really wants to go there.
Dean Rafer called me today. He told me he was very impressed with you.
He's a nice man. He was very kind.
He told me you had some doubts about wanting to go to Michigan.
Yes, I do. I'm just not sure about what I want to do.
That's okay.
You understand?
Let me tell you something, Robbie. Something that might be surprising to you.
What? Tell me.
Well, Grandpa wanted me to study engineering, like him. Well, I wasn't clear about my future, but I knew engineering was not for me.
What did you tell Grandpa?
The truth.
Then you're not upset about my not wanting to go into medicine?
I'm not upset at all. I'm just happy that we're able to talk about it.
I am too, Dad.
I suppose you want to apply to Columbia.
Yes, but I also want to apply to several other colleges.
I thought you wanted to go to Columbia.
Well, I might want to go to Columbia, and I might not. I just want to be able to make my own decision.
You're a real Stuart.
And if I think about it long enough, you never know.
Never know what?
If I make my own decision, I might choose Michigan.
Robbie, you're something. You know, when I was your age, I said exactly the same thing to Grandpa.
Do I want to go to the University of Michigan? Dad and Grandpa went there. Or to an Ivy League school, like Columbia University. Or maybe NYU, New York University. Mike applied there. I've also been thinking about going to a state school, SUNY, the State University of New York at New Paltz. How can I compare them? I think I'd like to go to a small school, but Michigan in Ann Arbor, Michigan is not small. Columbia is smaller than Michigan. SUNY at New Paltz is smaller than either Michigan or NYU, and Columbia is smaller than SUNY. It's the smallest school for undergraduates. I want to go to a school that's close to Riverdale. But Michigan is far away. SUNY is closer to Riverdale. NYU is closer than SUNY. And Columbia is the closest. Wow, that's a lot to think about. Which one is the smallest? Columbia. Which school is the closest to Riverdale? Columbia. Which school is the cheapest? SUNY at New Paltz. Which school would you choose?